Good evening. Thank you for the redeem, but I actually forgot to launch my avatar. And I only noticed when you did that redeem. So please bear with me for just a minute. Things are a little scuffed sometimes. Alright, hello, it's me. We're playing Metroid Prime today. Picking up where we left off last week. And the game is making sure that I don't have a streamer moment by just telling me exactly where I'm supposed to go. So, I suppose let's get on that. There's an elevator to Vendrana directly in front of me. Also, because you didn't actually get your things, your redeems, I'm gonna refund those to you. Refund and refund. Let's see, a fireball track and an ice door up here. In the general direction of ow. In the general direction of the thing that I want to go to. So I'm going to make an educated guess that this is where I'm meant to go. Well, that happened. This ice blocks. Yeah. This ice blocks the tunnel. A blast of heat should be able to clear it out of the way. Well, at present, I unfortunately do not have heat. I have everything but impact. Also, I really like this soundtrack, actually. Thank you for the hydrate. Decline. I don't want to go there. But yeah, sorry for being a little bit late today. From a certain point of view, it's not my fault. From another point of view, it's entirely my fault. Basically what happened is I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, Occult Crescent, the newest thing to do. And I needed to do literally one more critical engagement. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait for it to spawn. Because like normally they respawn like every 2 or 3 minutes. It took 15 minutes to spawn. And I was like, I'm not leaving until I get it done. Ow. Hunter Metroid. Adolescent Metroid. Energy Siphon Tentacle increases its threat level. As Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators. An energy-draining tentacle allows them to attack at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. Cold-based attacks are still quite effective against these creatures. Surely that's a missile upgrade. There's still the bottom level thing over there that I haven't done. And I kind of feel like this is getting off track. But it's not like I'm speedrunning. Yep, that is an expansion. How do I get in there? If only I could just shorp it up with this thing. No hints from the scan visor. Shorp is a fun word to say. It's also a very silly word, so I kind of feel like... Oh, hello. Glider. Docile airborne creatures with unusual magnetic properties. They live a relatively peaceful existence. They have a magnetic signature attuned to common grapple beam technology. The sport of glider riding involves using a grapple to attach to a glider, then staying on as long as possible. Okay, so I'm not progressing through here without that. Good to know. What's it saying? Oh yeah, like... Shorp's a very silly word. But I kind of feel like it's a word that, people avoid because it's silly. Like, there's a certain level of indignity that's inherent to saying schlorp. Don't know if I can get up there without the gravity suit. Did I jump the gun on leaving? I don't think I did. You stop that. Yeah, no, Metroid Prime is an amazing game. And like, I'm not exactly playing it vanilla, but my current experience, I would definitely say that it has held up. It's still very, very fun to play. I like the word sport for a similar reason. Oh, hello? Yeah, progress hindered by liquid environment. Thank you for the, thank you for the back seating. It's like the game decided to join chat and start telling me what to do. Okay, maybe if I could, like, drain the water somehow. Maybe if I go after that thing in the quarantine cave. Actually, I think that one might have been spider ball gated. I don't quite remember. May as well check. Oh, stop pushing me. Oh, I'm not high enough up. Silly me. I like how that thing got wrecked. I wasn't even trying to do it. Extremely rude door. I feel like this probably isn't what I meant to do. But I might as well try just to be absolutely certain. Death cries in this game feel awfully organic. Yeah, they actually went to like an alien planet and killed a bunch of indigenous wildlife. Okay, it's grapple. I must have missed something over here. It didn't feel right to go back, especially with like this thing on the way, but... That's weird, I skipped the turning back cutscene. Maybe I missed something over here. That's the pirate lab. Oh. Ice beetle, burrowing insect with an ice-reinforced carapace, averse to heat. This member of the beetle family has adapted to life in the sub-zero temperatures in the Vendrana drifts, growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, providing the ice beetle with extra protection and augmented digging abilities. But it still gets exploded by missiles, so like it's a nerd if you think about it. Just jump up there? Yes, I can. Wonderful. But too soon earlier. Yeah, all things considered, assuming that it's probably a lot less effort. Okay, I see a thing up top, but the only other thing I've noticed down there. Can I get up top is the question. Grapple point, probably not right now. Definitely feeling like I'm getting closer. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, that exposed grapple points, which are not the most useful thing in the world to me right now. But I can get in there. So it's something. Or I can get bonked off. Yeah, rude invisible birds. Pumped up on stream, pan incoming. Lewd. I'd rather get banned, by a moderator than banned by a missile. So the gravity suit is somewhere in this room. I had to fight something for it. I won't complain if I don't have to. Oh, there it is. Alright, we take those. Once again, we T-pose to assert dominance. I've always really liked the aesthetic of the gravity suit. Movement in liquid environments is no longer hindered. I believe that the gravity suit also doubles my defense, / cuts incoming damage in half, pick your poison. You know, this game is amazing for small details. It's like that saying, they did not have to go that hard, but they did. They went very, very hard on this game, and it is a delight from start to finish as a direct result. As for my part, I'm apparently incapable of distinguishing ice from... what's the word? Ice from water. I hear an upgrade. It was in this area and I heard it up there, so maybe it's up above instead. It's ice is water. Touché. Oh, there it is. Now, how do I get up there? Viable attach point for the grapple beam. Okay, so I need the grapple and the plasma beam to get that thing. But now I know. I too rotate vigorously before exploding when I die. Well, probably it hasn't actually been tested yet. Oh, thank you for the rotation. I can't get through there without a grapple. But I can definitely get through that underwater wave beam door now. I could also now successfully go to the pirate frigate without getting pranked. And before I go there and it's just like, actually you had to find the grapple beam outdoors. You got pranked a second time. It's okay, there's an incredibly long and convoluted way back that you could just skip over if you had the grapple beam. Oh, hello. Oh, did I accidentally make a jump that I wasn't supposed to be able to earlier? Whoops. I love it when I accidentally do speedrun tech. does this lead? Wait, why is this one immune? It's not special. There we go. I'm up here now. Wonderful. Did I just go in a circle? I just went in a circle. Thank you for the head taps. Alright, well, I don't think that there's anything left for me here for now. At least until I get grapple. So I will attempt to find my way back to the frigate. Because I'm pretty sure the frigate's where I get grapple. Meanwhile, getting bullied by pirates. Be gone. I am so grateful that the map in this game is so good. Okay, how do I get back up there, though? Oh, maybe I'm meant to go around this way? Rather than making it back this way? I do enjoy a game that you can get lost in, even with a map. I might complain sometimes, but like, figuring things out is nice. You like the ice team from Metroid 2 Remake? It's the ice up enemies actually fall off physics. Nice. Nice ice. Or nice if you want to go for the portmanteau. It sounds exactly the same as nice, just the base word, but you know it's a portmanteau. So it's a moral victory. It's a secret that only you and a select other group know. Get wrecked. Ah, my missiles work, yours don't, nerd. Alright, this feels correct. Wait, didn't I come this way already? And then like turn around for some reason? Yeah, whatever, I'll figure it out. Let's kill these guys before I do any funky platforming. Okay, I want to make it up there. Oh right, I went back this way before, but it wasn't the right time to go back this way. That's what it was. wonder if the reason that there were no parasite thingies in there was because the pirates spawned in here. If that's actually the case, that's an interesting bit of insight into the, into how the game might be put together. It's like, I'm thinking to myself how I would implement that, and it's like, okay, so like you have a room, but then there's like different sets of enemies that could be like loaded into the room, either randomly selected or based on some other variable like progression. Let's save our game, let's lock in the gravity suit. Also, there's something that I kind of want to ask in terms of like viewing experience, but it might also double. Oh, what do it goes that way? It might also count as cursed knowledge, so I don't know if I want to burden you with it. If you've managed to be blissfully unaware of it up until now. Oh, need the power bomb for that. Up with the cursed info. Alright. Is the black dot directly in the middle of the screen bothering you? It's unfortunately that's a rendering bug. It specifically occurs if you render the game at higher than its internal negative, at higher than its default resolution. It wasn't a dead pixel? Yeah, no, it's not a dead pixel. You know, that's actually, it's a rendering bug specifically occurring with this game at higher render resolutions. I thought it might be cursed knowledge because like maybe it'd bug you to see it, but if it has put your heart at ease that your monitor is not broken, that's better. Various types of coping in chat, love to see it. The full spectrum of human experience. Info hazards are fun. You don't ever get anything quite as scary as like a proper like fictional cognito hazard, but they do exist. There's the frigate crash site. And with the gravity suit, I don't think I need any shenanigans to reach it. I can just go there. If I'm mistaken, then oh well. Another trip to the Jozo ruins is hardly a bad thing. The little detail of the ship additionally restocking your munitions. It's just a little bit friendlier than everywhere else on the planet. That really felt like something I should be able to more fall through. Alright, I can't just easily swing across, but hopefully I can jump up from down here. Even if I can't, missile expansion's worth it. You know, Metroid soundtracks are always really, really good. Not sure if I'm missing something here. Blind box, that indicates to me that I'm missing something here. Oh, here we are. It's like there's gotta be a way up. Right, frigate round 2. I can actually traverse water this time. Reminds you of Phantasy Star Online OSTs. I've never actually played a Phantasy Star game. I hear that they're good. I should probably get around to it at some point. Unless they're like MMOs that are no longer in service, I'm not entirely certain how they work. Phantasy Star Online's an MMO. As a whole, they aren't. Is Phantasy Star Online still playable? Oh. Thank you for the hydrate. Fortunately for Samus's ribcage, the hand that I used to drink is also the hand that I used to move her out of concussive blasts. Oh, this is so much nicer with the gravity suit. Same with multiplayer, we can play offline. Nice. The notion of a GameCube MMO is really, really weird to me. Like, was that system even capable of connecting to the internet? I think I remember seeing, like, on shelves, like, a GameCube controller that had an entire keyboard built in specifically for that game, so I guess it must have been able to. Actually, low-key always really, really badly wanted that controller, but I could never justify it. Oh, this guy's dead. This door has no power. 3 nearby conduits must be energized for it to open. We've done this song and dance before. He died of cringe because I came here without gravity suit. Rude. guy just spiked me back down. Why is Missy still gone? It might be an audio bug. Or it might just be atmospheric. Oh, it is an audio bug? Okay, what I can do, because I actually just saved the game, is I can actually... Oh, Mr. Kenji, welcome. You got me just as I was restarting the game because there's an audio bug. Totally legal copy of MP1. It is totally legal, I'm just playing it on an emulator. There's absolutely nothing wrong with emulators. But yes, it's good to see you again. We just got the gravity suit, and we're about to do the pirate frigate. You know, water-themed themes are always so, like, slow and serene and peaceful. I wonder if there's such a thing as a water theme that's, like, incredibly, like, chaotic and violent. Yeah, no, I actually initially came here without the gravity suit. And then was like, oh, actually, you need a suit upgrade to proceed. And then I had to climb all the way back up without the gravity suit. Where was that last one? Here we are. I hear an upgrade. Turn the water? Oh. Cordite. Hold on, if I leave and come back, maybe it'll respawn. Too late? Oh, unfortunate. Pretty typical shenanigans at this point. Before we started, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not going for 100%. I've actually already messed up 100%, so... it is what it is. Thank you for the heads up. If that was a thing that I was after, I would have very much wanted to know. Okay, stands to reason that these would be a different variant of pirate, too. Aqua Pirate. Space pirates with exoskeletons modified for underwater use. Using modified thruster packs and gravity suit technology, the space pirates have armor suits for use in liquid environments. Thermal tracking is still very useful against these units, as the pirate engineers have yet to eliminate the thruster pack's high heat signature. Get frozen, nerds. There's technically a door here. Looks like the way forward's over here, though. Typical shenanigans at this point. I really should just, like, turn the visor on as soon as I walk into any room. I'm getting the impression that I'm going to find conduits in all of them. Where? You're not a fan of the scanning into? I remember watching Henri do it, and rather than having like lock-on icon things, you could like target the entire thing. I'm not articulating it very well. Aquasac. It'll burst when subjected to impact or trauma. Believed to be in the same family as the sapsac, this plant has similar features. It'll burst when exposed to force. This protective response keeps most creatures from feeding on it. Anticlimactic, to be honest. I hear an upgrade. Yeah, there's an upgrade up there. I'm not sure if I'm on the right track or not. Okay, I think I just chain it like this. In the Wii version, they added a jump button for the Morphball. This is technically the Wii version. Specifically, it's the trilogy version. There we go. did have a jump. I'll have to look into that. Like double check the keybinds. Oh, this is the other side of that thing that I was in earlier. Can I blast it open from the other side or something along those lines? Here we are. Actually, this is probably a scan. Gate lock engaged. This is a standard spinner device. The generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ability of the morph ball when inside a spinner to activate the device. That's cool. I like how it's dynamic. Oh, thank you for the rotation. Leading by example. It's kind of like what I was saying earlier. It's like, ooh, radiation. It's kind of weird that, like, a lot of the keys in this, a lot of the keys on this planet are just like, insert sphere to proceed. It's like, if I go out and I lock my apartment behind me, do I just, like, carry, like, a giant metal sphere, meter in circumference, to let myself back in when I get home? Ow, ow, ow. We do not want to touch that. Access to Phazon Mines East granted. Some scans in the prologue indicated that there is in fact a Metal Sphere universal key. That's really funny, actually. If you go out in a group, is there one person whose job is just to carry the giant metal sphere? So, my memories of the Phazon Mine are very vague, but I think I'm going to like it here, because it's full of loot for me. Dual control force field online. Deactivation controls are likely nearby. Primary disabled. Secondary disabled. I can access this already. I wonder if it's a save point. Oh, save point. Love to see it. Save station access granted. Break time? Oh, you're right. Nice catch. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. It's actually really fortuitous timing. Alright, we're gonna take a 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes. I'll see you shortly. I just unmuted stream instead of opening the map. I don't like hearing my own voice. Okay, we'll be out this time. Break. See you shortly. Your turn. The flying pirates definitely seem more inclined to dodge my shots than the other enemies. Luckily I can mitigate a lot of that on account of not being limited to aiming with a thumbstick. Get wrecked. What are you? Just normal space pirate, alright. Something I always appreciate in The Legend of Zelda, at least Wind Waker, sorry, not Wind Waker, at least Link to the Past. I don't remember if it's explicitly like this in the other editions, other versions. Other entries. Entries is the word I'm looking for there. Specifically in Zelda, if you freeze an enemy and then shatter them, they drop magic power specifically, in abundance. Crane unit indicates recent use, device currently inactive. Pin controls are functional, require power. Power conduit's likely located near the other side of the room. I wonder if I was supposed to be able to scan that from over here. Report all phase-on mutations to science team immediately. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay and rations. Elite and trooper candidates are now being selected by command. Transfer of building materials complete. Processing of materials for Xenome containment units underway. Crane controls now active. I think it was satisfactory. Oh, nice. I think it was satisfactory, where you can, like, handle, like, a weirdly radioactive alien material, and they actually say, hey, even if you grow extra arms, we're not paying you more. Missiles. Let me take those. Can I put that back? Yeah, the Aqua Pirates kind of just let me walk up and freeze them. The Flying Pirates usually give me, more trouble than that. Well, it's interesting that the ISP missile combo didn't disable them. Let's just turn those off. You've earned your lives by being too annoying to kill. Oh, Shadow Pirate. Stop that. Oh, can they not be frozen? Never mind, that worked. There we go. For a second I forgot how to activate the thermal visor. New Mega Turret. Oh, I should scan that then. Never mind. mind, I cannot. Oh, wait. A memory is surfacing. I think this area might have probably my favorite lore entry in the entire game. Maybe not this room, but definitely like this... Oh, hello. Almost certainly like this region.
According to logbook.
Wave Trooper, space pirate armed with wave beam technology. They reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo designed originals, but still quite potent. Audio bug? That is annoying. I will run back to the save room and restart the game again. Actually, that was the wrong button. Shit. I just loaded state instead of saving it. I was gonna try using a save state instead of the save room to see if that was faster. I sure as heck hope that didn't overwrite my save. Because if it did, that sent me back quite a ways. I really hope I didn't just pull a, I really hope I didn't just pull a Link's Awakening. Okay, phase on lines were good, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, that was very crunchy. Right. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Okay, so it's... I was trying to save over it so that that wouldn't happen again. Okay. Third time's the charm. There's a menu. I've set it up so that it doesn't actually launch with the menu. I've set it up so it just loads directly into the game. Alright. A little bit of scuff. This is fine. Okay, and the audio's not crunchy. And we can save it. Okay, there we go. We can have a little chaos as a treat. At least it's not as bad as that time I accidentally sent myself back by an hour. Let's grab that while we're here. Oh, the bug ended itself. Whoops. Well, all's well that ends well. Let's just re-grab that upgrade. There's a reason why the phrase is think fast, not think lots. Got him. Let's put that back real quick. Silver lining, I can grab that Megaturret scan. Megaturret, perimeter defense turret reinforced with energy shielding. Frustrated with the inferior armor plating on the standard defense turrets, the space pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding and increased beam strength makes the Megaturret an efficient point defense weapon. Bet I can just turn off from a distance. Love to see it. You so enjoy shattering my enemies. There's something really, like, viscerally satisfying about specifically, like, solidifying and shattering somebody. Here's the combat music. Get that scan back. I actually really like this design, like aesthetically. I'm a big fan of like black paired with emissive bright color. Like black and red is an edgy classic for a reason. But like black and green, black and purple, black and anything really. Bendesium Blastgate. Bendesium was Power Bomb, I think. Ominous. Not sure I'm meant to be able to get through here yet. If at all. Never mind. Huh, interesting. He's still invisible, but he's frozen. Recommended battle systems for elite pirates are as follows: shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave quake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets.
Recording to logbook.
Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The phase-on infusion process to generate a brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived, their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research Team Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo phazon with space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Platform active. Unit identicode EPG8642. He's EP, be quiet. Shh. Batch 23, field designation Elite Pirate Alpha. Stasis tank hull reinforced with bendesium alloy plates. Okay, so presumably I can blast him out of that for like a fight that presumably gives me an upgrade. Oh, hello friends. I got shoved off, how rude. Actually, hold on a second. If they incorporated my weapons into their armor, and these are the wave troopers, why are they shooting power beams instead of wave beams? Shouldn't they be shooting wave beams if they're wave troopers with the wave beam incorporated into their armor? Oh well. Security alert, all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The Hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal Force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Platform systems active. I always really enjoy it when games have the enemies gas you up. Like, especially if, like, at the start of the game, like, enemy logs are business as usual. Then there's, like, mentions of, like, a disruptive force, and then they, like, learn you by name and they start, like, actively planning against you. Power Trooper. Space pirate armed with power beam technology. Okay. The second burst, same as the first. Let's go. Surface integrity at 8%. Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse. Oh, I guess that's this thing. Industrial grade pulse beam, mining configuration. Surface integrity at 42%, presence of thermal power signature detected. Oh, is the plasma beam right here? Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse. I like how just the consensus is that the pulse beam would fuck everything up around here. Pardon my French. Attention all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. Pulse beam online, auto-firing mode engaged. Not sure if there'd be anything else behind these walls. Simple enough way to check, though. When in doubt, do violence. Getting the impression that there's not going to be anything. But I'm in too deep to stop now. Yeah, no, like... a strong art style is so much more visually appealing than, like, any amount of fancy tech. There's a reason why Wind Waker, in my opinion... Oh, it paid off. Wonderful. Mining for missile expansions like the forefathers. There's a reason why Wind Waker, I think, even the original release, is one of the most gorgeous games that's ever been made. Oh shoot, I fell. Oh, that worked out. This game makes incredibly clever use of stylization. It's absolutely gorgeous. This hologram represents the central pillar in this room. The pillar contains several rotating sections that can be moved to gain access to different areas. Rotation of the pillar will alter the path of its magnetic rail tracks. This is a rotation control unit for the lower section of the pillar. It requires power to operate. They probably just meant, like, my ball form. Oh, thank you for the rotation. Convenient, actually. This hologram's actually really convenient. Okay, looks like there's different controls for all three sections. Looks like this one wants to connect there, so... let's start with that. Yeah, no, the Wave Buster is incredibly missile hungry. So I want to get the red thing up there. I have found the wave beam, yes. It was a whole thing. I think it was last stream. I took quite possibly the longest possible route to it, but I did get it. See if I get stuck here forever. This seems pretty straightforward. Like, line up the thing that I'm going for, and then, then just go line up the lower ones. Doesn't seem that, that complicated. Not sure if this is like a A save point or something. So I'm hesitant to go there right now. Oh, this is blocked off. I can't actually go forward. Bendesium. Alright, so I guess I gotta come back here with the power bomb. Or I could simply fall through. That also works. Phazon Mine's level 2. Oh, not a cutscene elevator. Interesting. You know, I haven't actually been paying that much attention to my energy. But it's actually kind of concerningly low now that I look at it. It's fine, I've got plenty though. What are E-tanks for if not to contain a surplus? And what is a surplus for if not spending? I hear an upgrade. Need powerbomb for Ice Spreader. Good to know. Okay, I think my favorite lore entry is in this room. This is a very angry lad. Plasma artillery cannon. Unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected to energy siphon systems to augment performance. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. Use him as one of more pirates? Yes, it is.
Recording to logbook.
Elite pirate, phase-on enhanced space pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well-armed. Elite pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon system absorbs beam weapon shots. The nature of this system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Well armed, the elite pirate is effective in close combat and at a distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. Not sure if I'm dealing damage. He's not flashing red. A shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The Eganoid Star Marines we acquired them from were letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon.
Recording to logbook.
Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent life-form readings we discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of phazon from the phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to the vast deposits of phazon within, but will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be.
Recording to logbook.
Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zeus. The The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. Activation required for access. On my bones. Phase on nutrient fat. Elite pirate ration processing in progress. Yeah, I thought there might be like an environmental thing to deal with this guy. Oh, he works. So I guess I just don't attack it at all while that thing's active. Get wrecked. And straight into the fire. It told me about the energy siphon, but I thought that, okay, that means use missiles into it. Oh well. Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves cancelled pending downgrade of alert status. Bioform Samus Aran continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details. I think this is it. The science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal, based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. The science team wisely decided to move on afterward. Meatballs, and they were like, you know what, we're not in the mood for spaghetti. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This could make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities. Security alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our system at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs, using manual locking systems when possible. Yeah, being able to freeze the ice trooper is kind of huge. Facility Command's request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG-8644 and EPG-8656 for field duty at once. Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on Hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely the mortality rate.
Recording to logbook.
Usually freeze and shatter with a missile. I think I tried a missile and it didn't do anything. I might have to try again. Results are in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo, whom we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire. Brought low by the meteor strike, planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race, and we shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them.
Recording to logbook.
Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume that there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. Phazon-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Decatriticale with Phazon-infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security requests deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission-critical areas immediately. Force field offline. Access granted.
Recording to logbook.
We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And the rotate. It is clear now we will never get... Ah! But I lived. It is clear that we will never discover the locations of the Chozo's artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and Command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and bendesium covers in 2 decacycles. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We've evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter.
Recording to logbook.
Analysis continues on these cursed ruins in the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we're no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. You wonder how pirates make it up the ranks to command? By stepping on everybody around them, most likely. Increase phase-on portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once.
Recording to logbook.
There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruined sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Bad advice: how does one climb up the ranks in an organization? Work really, really hard, and the people that are higher ranked than you will reward you with promotions and recognition and pay raises. Ventilation fan is working at minimal level. Activation of vent system will bring it to full power. There's clear air flowing from this Ventesium grate. Ventilation is functional but offline. An activation panel must be nearby. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to Hunter phase. Be advised that the Hunter Metroid has a siphon tentacle. It can attack with it from a distance as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids. Increased aggression levels observed in latest Elite Pirate units, increasing phase on feed by 0.07% as per science team mandate. Metroid activity is accelerating in non-frigid areas. Metroids are not responding to synthetic sustenance. We have reason to believe that they only gain nourishment from active bioenergy sources. All magnetic rail system access must be approved by security. Man recovered rather quickly. It's actually bugging me quite a lot that the beam troopers aren't using the right beams. Get over it, but I'm not going to stop thinking about it. Oh, Ventesium wall. The science team is accepting volunteers for advanced weapon training. I have to wonder if they're unknowingly volunteering to be target practice. Chozo Ruins areas are off limits until further notice. Recon teams are searching for the Hunter's gunship. The science team believes it employs a sophisticated cloaking device beyond our capabilities. Aside from dumb luck, we may never discover its location. We must contain or eliminate Aaron. Failure to comply with command decree is not an option. Security breaches in multiple areas. Unauthorized usage of resources continues. Patterns suggest these resources are being stolen by the Hunter. Increase monitoring of all resource facilities immediately. Force field offline, access granted. Cryopod damaged, immediate maintenance required. All available troopers report to Mine Security Command. Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces. Unauthorized Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited. Death to the Hunter, death to all who oppose us.
Recording to logbook.
Elite Pirate Upsilon's propensity for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on Phazon. Test results from battle simulation Samus Aran are promising. Elite units report a 74% success ratio against Aaron in testing. High Command is pleased, but expects a higher ratio by Project's end. Increase Bombu patrols in authorized areas. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Flight pattern Sigma 4 is in effect. I am pretty scrambled. Unit identicode EPG 8702, Batch 1, Field Designation Elite Pirate. Also an Elite Pirate. Force field offline. There's a nice door up there, and there's a nice door over here by the sounds of it. Oh, here it is. My ears might be playing tricks on me, but I think I hear an upgrade. It's probably up above if it is. Praz sleep tank. Unit modified for elite pirate storage. Energy flux has caused malfunction in this panel. Phase-on processing and security systems are taxing the dynamo beyond safety tolerances. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our systems, it is not enough. Further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call. Rerouting request to Central Command. Multiple safety system malfunctions detected. Unit should be taken offline immediately. Oh. It's like some sort of stealth drone. Is that the power bomb? Power bomb. Love to see it. Oh, that's cool. The water shorted it. Ow. I'm getting a little greedy. Ow, ow, ow. Powerbomb acquired. Power bombs destroy tougher material than morph ball bombs. And I can finally break through Bendesium barriers. Like that one. The keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Domestic beasts have been deemed highly susceptible to phase-on madness, and are thereby a hazard to personnel. All Gron cats and all baps must be disposed of immediately. Failure to comply will result in the loss of pay for a cycle and reduced rations. An entire shift of Dynamo workers have been transferred following bouts of phase-on madness. Units have reported to Science Team for use in laboratory studies and the new Elite Pirate program. Their dementia will make them adequate training adversaries for the Elite Team. Yeah, workplace regulation, put down your pet. I don't think that there's like... I don't think that there's any job in the world that could make me give up a pet. It's a save room? Oh, lovely. I was hoping one of these would be a save room. Stealth drone gives off heat signature. I literally could have just gone around the corner. Stealthron also is the only one with a shield. Interesting. Anyway, this is probably a good break point. So we're gonna call it here for the night. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next scheduled stream is going to be on Wednesday. The game is going to be Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. The next time I'm playing Metroid Prime in particular is going to be on Friday. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.